For some of Belmont's nicest homes, its best views, and plenty of open space, come home to the delightful neighborhood of Belmont Woods. This is where you'll find some of the city's best kept homes and some of its newest subdivisions. With larger lots and larger floor plans, those in search of bay views and more space are sure to find some impressive home designs in the neighborhood of Belmont Woods. While fewer homes tend to hit the market in this neighborhood compared to others, buyers lucky enough to find a home that matches their needs are in for a real treat. The winding streets of Belmont Woods lead to some of the city's most modern homes, some of which sit just steps away from hiking trails, close to 280, and are encircled by the natural beauty of the Bay Area. Because there wasn't much of a population at all in the neighborhood prior to World War II, some of the homes in Belmont Woods are a bit newer and more modern than others in the city. There are, however, some homes that date back to the mid-century mark, and you'll find them on the streets like Tahoe Drive and Yosemite Drive. The older streets were named in jest to reflect just how far they felt at the time from the center of Belmont. Widely considered Belmont's premier neighborhood, Hallmark sits on the western edge of Belmont Woods, high up in the hills. The single-family homes in Hallmark tend to be a bit newer and larger than the rest of Belmont. The streets are also wider and better paved with sidewalks. Generally built between the 1960s and 1980s, many homes in this area offer more than 2,500 square feet of living space and sit on lots of at least a quarter of an acre in size. Along with fairly easy access to nearby shopping and dining, Hallmark Park is nearby. Plus, the homes offer easy access to area trails. Another key advantage of Hallmark is that it offers some stunning views of the bay and the canyon. You'll also find some other updated homes tucked away in the hills of Belmont Woods, offering up some great canyon views from their large private decks and outdoor living space. Some of these more traditional style homes are close to shops and restaurants, plus not far from major roadways in the area either. Further down the hill, closer to Alameda de los Polgas, is the place to find condos and townhomes. This part of the neighborhood is ideal for those in search of a bit less space, plus it opens up the possibility for a low maintenance lifestyle. You may also find such amenities as a swimming pool and assigned parking. The area is close to grocery stores, hiking trails, and transportation. A boutique-style townhouse complex on Carlmont Drive adds in a garage and sits just minutes away from hiking, biking, and outdoor recreation. A gated townhome-style property in the area is newer construction, plus it's close to parks, shops, and the Caltrain. Renters aren't left out either, with choices including a newly remodeled one-bed, one-bath with a pool. Renters can also sometimes find a remodeled single-family home in the neighborhood. You'll find rentals close to area trails and transportation too, making for an easier commute. While parts of Belmont Woods used to be considered pretty far out, the area does have a good proximity to 280 now, which helps with the commute. Some of the homes and rentals in Belmont Woods do sit pretty close to Carlmont Village Shopping Center. It offers a Lunardi's Market plus dozens of specialty shops, businesses, and restaurants that locals enjoy. You can bring your four-legged friend to the Beer Garden or Water Dog Tavern, go for some Chinese food at Gin Mon, or try out Coyote's Mexican Cafe. The Belmont Library isn't too far away from Carlmont Village, plus it's right in Belmont Woods. Some apartments are within walking distance of both. Many people look at moving to Belmont for its highly rated schools. Those living in Belmont Woods typically start at Fox Elementary School. The school gets an 8 out of 10 from great schools and a perfect 10 out of 10 for its test scores. Ralston Middle School also gets a perfect 10 out of 10 for its test scores, which are far above the state average. Overall, the middle school gets a generous 9 out of 10, and it's a designated California Distinguished School. For older students, high test scores and a high graduation rate are what you'll find with Carlmont High School. Belmont Woods also offers some private options, including Immaculate Heart of Mary School. This Catholic school runs through the 8th grade and contains part of the original property belonging to the Reed School for Boys. It was the very first school in the area and predates the homes of Belmont Woods by several decades. For older students, parents in Belmont Woods have the option of sending their kids to the pricey and ultra-prestigious Crystal Springs Upland School. Those of all ages are sure to enjoy some of the easy access to outdoor recreation in the neighborhood. Also, sometimes called the John Brooks Memorial Open Space, Water Dog Lake Park is a nice old school park and a favorite of many people living in Belmont Woods. It's a really cool place to do some hiking. You'll find lots of trails here that take you up to Hallmark. Another place to check out is Hallmark Park. You'll find a jogging track, playground, trails, and tennis courts in the park. There's even a trailhead entrance in the back of the park which leads to Crystal Springs Cross Country Course. The course technically sits just outside of Belmont city limits, but but it's considered one of the best in the nation. Sadly, funding issues could cause it to close, but many locals are behind a petition drive to try and keep it operating. Constructed specifically for cross-country racing, it's very nice and has been in operation for decades. As a bonus, it also provides some fantastic views of the hills, the bay, and Crystal Springs Reservoir. One more option for locals is Belmont Park. It's not very large, but it is a cute little park with a playground and a picnic area. If you enjoy hiking or you're looking for a larger home on a larger lot with some sensational views, you can't go wrong taking your home search to the neighborhood of Belmont Woods in Belmont.